All right, so I'm back. Um, I guess the video had ended up cutting out on me or whatever, but it's cool because I know where I left off at. Um, and plus, while I was doing that, I got some videos, some footage, whatever, to go with these ICBMs. But I want to get into some more articles right quick. Um, it says Russia might be ready to fight NATO and Europe in the next decade. All right. It says defense minister says army must be ready for conflict with NATO. Bezalov says NATO plans and doctrines are cause for concern. Putin says recruitment is turning tide in Ukraine war. And then it says president accuses Western countries of scaremongering. And that word scaremongering going back to using like scare tactics or I could have swore I had it last time too. I don't know if I don't have it up still. We can look it up though. There we go. It says the spreading of frightening or ominous reports, spreading frightening, so just spreading fear. You know, it says the act or practice of saying things to make people afraid. Okay, so and this is exactly what's going on. So let me get this Joel chapter 3, verse 9. It says proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. It says verse 10, it says, put your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. It says, assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither, and cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. It says, let the heathen be weakened, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get ye down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. This is talking about Esau Edom when he's reaching this ultimate, basically he's filling his belly with this with all this wickedness, all the wickedness that he's doing to our people, and how he's trying to destroy, he's trying to, Esau trying to destroy his own people. So how much of a Jake, he definitely going to try to destroy a Jake. A whole bunch of Jakes. They already want to, make this planet, a certain type of number on the population, which is a lot of people on this planet, and Esau want to extinct them. He want to, if you ain't basically bound down to him and calling him your power, he putting you to death. It says multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord Yahweh is near in the valley of decision. And when you go back up, it says, assemble yourselves together and come all ye heathen. Verse 10, when you go back up here to verse 10, it says, beat your plowshares into swords and pruning hook into spears. All right, these nations is getting ready, man. A lot of these other nations, man, I don't know if I went into it on that first part, but on this second part, I'll go into it. Uh, let's see. Let's continue in this article. It says Russia defense minister said on Monday that Moscow must be ready to fight the NATO military alliance in Europe in the next decade, as President Vladimir Putin said he believed the Ukraine war was turning in Moscow's favor. Okay. The activities of the Ministry of Defense are based on ensuring full readiness for any scenario in the medium term, including a possible military conflict with NATO in Europe in Europe in the next decade. All right, so they preparing for a lot of shit. But these dudes right here, I think I touched on this a little bit in the first one, but they mad because it says Ukraine troops say inexperienced North Koreans are making easy targets. At least 30 North Koreans were killed or wounded. All right, and when you go into it, it just talk about how many was killed and wounded and stuff like that. I don't really give you too much info up on it, but it's just plain. It's just plain for real. Make this soup. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. So yeah, you can see that these Koreans is getting mad and stuff like that. Ukraine, they using it says Ukraine's military intelligence and the Pentagon have said that Ukrainian troops have killed and injured a number of Korean troops fighting alongside. Like what I said, it's plain. Let me type this in. Oops. I want to see what this is. It says Russia general sanctified over chemical weapon use in Ukraine killed in Moscow blast. It says a Russian general in charge of radiation, chemical, and biological protection forces have been killed in an explosion in Moscow. It says the country's investigative committee has said Lieutenant General Igor was killed outside an apartment building. Damn. On Razansky prospect, which starts, they get a miles, which starts some 4.35 miles southeast of Kremlin. Okay, so that's another report. And then let me show y'all this. So now I'm gonna get a video. I'm gonna go ahead and get these videos. Here we go.
Oh, for fuck's sake! We are now at the most dangerous stage in our entire history. Moscow has just in the last few moments confirmed that Ukraine has attacked Russia with long-range US weapons. The very next morning, or the next thing you might hear about this, it could potentially be a missile is on its way. This is no scaremongering bullshit. This is real life, and this is happening right now, unfolding before our eyes. They also report that 6 of these missiles were fired. Their defense systems managed to shoot down 5 of them, but 1 of of the missiles hit a military facility in Russia. Fucking Joe Biden can't even control his pissing bladder, but yet he can somehow control the fate of the fucking planet. Literally anything can now happen. If you don't hear from me again because I've seen the bright light, it's been nice knowing you all. For fuck's sake.
It's a little comedic, you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, at the end of the day, you know, this stuff be real, man. See, it's the power of them ICBMs, man. And it don't take that long for them to reach over here, man. It don't take long for them to reach over here, okay? Because when you go back to let me go back to the when you go back to this ICBM meaning, look, they already done got in. Minutes. This is just a Cora form. Just about to see what somebody say. Which it don't look like they about to say anything. It says the answer is dependent on the part targeted. 25 to 35 minutes less for the and for Alaska and the Pacific Northwest, more for Florida and Georgia, 25 minutes. It says, however, this is now another factor that in the USA missile defense system, arrow, boom, boom, boom. Look, they talking about the same too. It says there are a lot more of them than the USA would like to admit, certainly enough to intercept a Russian first strike, where they will use around 60 to 100 R-36 or Satan 2 or Satan 1s. Okay, so about an hour or two, ending the world approximately. Okay, them things can be over here in minutes, within a matter of 20 minutes. 20 minutes from Russia to the US. Easy, man. And nobody like America. Okay? Nobody like this. This is why you always see this sign of this place burning or this place coming down and stuff. It's a lot. Or this place coming down or whatever. You always see it. Time and time again. They show you in the movies. But I had to show you all them videos now. Let me get this this Joel again. This is Joel chapter 3, verse 13. It says, no, verse 14 says, multitudes in the valley of decision for the day of the Lord Yahweh is near in the valley of decision. It says the sun and the moon shall be darkened and the stars shall withdraw from their shining. Because you're going to see so many ICBM missiles and it's going to be chariots and plus all that smoke. It's going to be a day of gloominess, man. Say a day of gloominess. Let me see. This is Joel 2:2. It says a day of darkness and a day and of gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people. All right. That's it on that. All right. That's it on that. So let me go back. And yeah, it's going to be a day of darkness because when you go to this, look at this. This is darkness. Everything, like, look at the background of this photo, you know? Even though this ain't an all the way good photo, but like that, that, you always see stuff like this. The mushroom clouds. That's all you really gotta do. ICBM. Look, a day of gloominess. Okay. It's gonna be a whole bunch of these. I was waiting for it to load up. But y'all get what I'm saying. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's another good one. You know? So yeah, man. And then now I wanted to touch on this because I seen this article. Well, not article. It's called the Minuteman Missile Nuclear Warheads. Okay, it says Minuteman Missile at the top. It says Minuteman Missile, a tribute to the ICBM program. This is a website. It says the Minuteman 1 MK5 Warhead RV. It says you can click on the image or whatever. Y'all see it though. That's a warhead. It says this warhead, also referred to as the reentry vehicle, all right, which you know they be calling, was used with Minuteman IA missile. The Minuteman IA was only deployed at Maelstrom Air Force Base in Great Falls, Montana. A total of 150 W-59 Mk5 warheads were deployed on the Minuteman IA missiles assigned to a Maelstrom AFB. Okay, so these is going into the different type of warheads and where they got located, and it's a W-56 warhead in 1963. Production for the W-56 warhead began. This warhead was manufactured by Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory and were built in a series of models consisting of 4 variants. Each model had a yield of 1.2 MT. I think, is that metric tons? I'm not sure. They all were of basically the same size, 17.4 inches in diameter, 47.3 inches long. Models 1 through 3 each weigh 600 pounds. Damn. Model 4 weighs 680. So it's going into like all these warheads, man. Look at this. W-62 warhead. This is Minuteman 3 W-62. This is what it look like. This look more modern. What's this one about? Just try to see if I can find. It says right here. It says two W-62 warheads are already in place onto payload bus. The third warhead emplacement is to follow the primary warhead. Okay. Let's see. And all these warheads, W-78. And it give you the date. It give you the dates and everything. W-87, look, they just get more and more modern. Look, W-87. They got W-87. So it stops at W-87. It says, one source states that a total of 560 W-87 warheads were produced. A second source states a total of 525 warheads were manufactured. Man. So let me go ahead and get this Jeremiah. I'm about to close out. I forget what verses it is. I think it's 13. I'm going to start at 1 though. Jeremiah 50:1, it says, the word that the Lord Yahweh spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. Okay. You scroll down to verse 13. Yeah, verse 13 says, because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited. I'm going to start at 12. It says, your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, and the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. It says, because of the wrath of the Lord Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss. All right. And then verse 14 says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow, talking about these ICBM missiles, and shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. It says, shout against her round about. It says, she have given her hand, her foundations and are fallen, her walls are thrown down, for it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua to take. It says, take vengeance upon her as she has done unto her. Okay, unto who? The children of Israel, unto the Israelites. Okay, so like I said, this was part 2. I kind of wanted to make it quick, but I guess this one was another long-winded one, which is not bad. I'm probably gonna find another article, or I'm probably gonna go into this servant lesson, which you see right here, just this slave right here. So yeah, man, that's pretty much about it. Again, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. And with that, till next time, Shalom.